Hey guys, welcome back to Little Alchemist Helper. Mr. Andersam here, and today we're going to take another look at the arena. Now I know TapDawg's already covered this in another video, so if you haven't watched that after this one, definitely go check that out. He takes quite a bit different approach to the arena that I do, mostly because he has stronger cards than I do. So if you watch that video and you're like, but I don't have 8 million Onyx cards to throw in my deck. How am I supposed to? I got you covered. I got you covered. We'll reduce the number of cards at that level way down, and we'll take a look how you can still be a top player even without all that stuff. So for my deck, I have 10 Onyx cards, 10 gold cards, and 10 cards that are bronze or silver. And then I started with 5 fused final forms, but I didn't think that was quite enough, so I bumped it up to 6. It was going to be 10, 10, 10, and 5. Thought that'd be neat, nice and neat and clean, but sorry, it wasn't working for me. So it's 10, 10, 10, and 6. And before we do that, I wanted to ask you guys if you would be interested in a live stream. That's something YouTube is really pushing, and the game actually has live PvP. If you're local, you can do it via Bluetooth, and I think that you can go from iOS to Android, or you can do it online, but that's only for the iOS platform. So that's something I'm thinking about doing. Let me know down in the comments if that's something you want to see. But for today, we're just going to stick with the regular arena, the you versus somebody else's deck, but it's bot run, not live. So let's get going. All right. So before we get started, I'll go over what my strategy is. TapDawg is all about power, and my strategy is much more about speed. And speed being building 5 orbs in 3 turns, or preferably 2, and on that 3rd turn, launching off a fused final form. So here we'll play a couple quick rounds to try and showcase how you don't necessarily need tons of Onyx cards. You can also win with just tons of fused cards. So here we go. Alright, we'll hit back. Oh, next ruin. I have ruins. You have to click that 11 in order to clear that glitch. And there we go. Now we can face Varn. So this hand is okay. Some diversity. Not. I prefer hands with more fused cards, and before we'll get going, we'll turn that down just a little bit so you can see what's going on a little bit more clearly. Crying Angel, strong attack, decent defense, exactly what I'm looking for. Here I want to try and get his attack down, or his defense down a little bit lower, because 40 is about the cap that I can reliably hit with a critical strike. So, and there you saw it. I got 41. So that's perfect 3-round battle. Nice and easy, super quick. Let's see if we can find a little bit more challenging of an opponent. Oh, perfect. TapDawg. Now he showed how easily my deck can be taken apart when the AI is running it. Let's hopefully turn the tables on him now. So this hand is, it's okay. It's not great, mainly because I don't have a fused Onyx card with me. But we'll see. We should still be able to pull this one off. So again, 2 or 3 turns. Let's go with the 2 turn, especially because I already have that fused final form lined up, and we'll see if we can't outspeed him. So it's looking pretty even right now, and that's the flaw in his deck, is he can't get those off nearly as quickly as I can. Oh, and he still hasn't drawn one. That's a little bit surprising. I mean, it wouldn't have really affected whether or not he played it last turn or this turn, because I'm going to get 2 fused final forms off in 6 turns, which is pretty perfect. And yep, 25, that should be doable. Oh yeah, especially if he finally plays his first one. Easy. Now, I will say I normally avoid his deck because it's a lot harder than some of the others, but that just goes to show you, you absolutely don't need all those Onyx cards to get the job done. So we'll go back. We'll play another easier opponent, and this time I'm gonna try and take it a little bit slower to show you, how that power strategy can still work, even with a deck that's majority of gold, silver, and bronze cards. Well, I guess this is a bad example because I didn't draw any. But again, we're still playing slower. There's no point in getting 5 orbs. He'll play his fused final form here most likely. But because I've always been playing at least one Onyx card, I have enough defense and enough health to just absorb the hit. And now he has no orbs and hardly any health. And so we'll win this out pretty easily. Just one extra turn. So just to show you what deck I'm using, I'll go there now. Man, I can't believe how much slower this is. Does changing the battle speed affect that victory screen? Anyway, here's the deck. We're going to sort this by rarity and just groups them up nicely. Here are the first 5 Onyx cards. You can see 4 of them are fused. There are the second 5 Onyx cards. Here are the 6 fused final form cards. I really wanted that to be 5, but it was driving me nuts because I just wasn't drawing them when I needed them. Here are the 5 gold combo cards. There are the second 5 gold combo cards. And then here are the silver combo cards and 1 extra silver and 4 bronze. All fused, of course. And that's the beauty of having a deck that's pretty much guarantees you the ability to get all of the orbs that you need very, very quickly. Alright, that's all the gameplay I have for you guys today. A couple quick things I wanted to say before I go. One, the arena season is coming to an end on Tuesday, so with that comes huge rewards and a complete wipe of all of the stars that you've earned. So definitely get in there and play as much as you can over this week up until Tuesday, because if you can get in a higher tier, the rewards are way bigger for the end of the season than they are for the end of the week. And with that season ending, I am actually going to completely overhaul my arena deck to be that of a free-to-play player. And maybe in a month or so, I'll make another video with that deck and showing how you can use an even less advanced deck in the arena and still do reasonably well. I mean, I don't anticipate being in the top 5, but I do anticipate at least being in the top 50, maybe even the top 30, getting those top end rewards for every single week. So look for that in a month or so. I want to actually give it some time. It's pretty easy to just kind of brute force your way up to the top right after the season ends, just because everybody's, scrambling to get tons and tons of stars and leapfrogging over each other, and there's extra potential. So I'm going to give it some time, and then we'll come back to this arena play in probably a month or so, and I'll show you the free-to-play deck that I'm using and how well it works. So after Tuesday, if you're looking for an easier opponent, definitely go check out my deck. And I wanted to say thank you to all you guys who watch the videos. I think we hit 30 subs this week. That's crazy, because I know that the majority of you guys watching aren't actually subbed. So it's great to see that there's still a community playing this game, and it's not just, me and TapDawg being crazy, holding a game that's too old for its own good in their hearts and just keeping it alive. That's not true. There's a whole community of you guys out there, and it's wonderful to see that. So thanks for watching. If you want to be notified of more videos, I release mine every Friday, but TapDawg, he's kind of a wild card. He gets his out much more immediately after a change, and so his wait for a change in the game, and then it's much more up-to-the-date news. So if you want those notifications, please subscribe, or leave a like, or do whatever all those other YouTubers that you watch tell you to do. It means a ton to us. Thanks. Bye.